So welcome guys into my Let's Play of SimCity, episode never. You might have heard about the bad launch this game has had, and I'll be going through some of my gripes with it. There'll be a lot of swearing, I'm sure a bit of emotion in this episode as well, so if you aren't ready to be fired up, then probably don't watch this. But I managed to buy this game through a Singaporean VPN, virtual private network, and I paid it with my debit card, etc. It took like 48 hours for EA to clear the payment or whatever. I guess that must be something to do with Singapore or something. But I managed to get it, buy it, download it, etc. all for $30 less than it costs in Australia. Because hey, multinational companies want to fleece Australians of all their worth because they know that Australians are willing to pay more. Yeah, not me. Hence why people in Australia pirate so much stuff, computer games, music, etc. But yeah, I managed to save myself $30 and I got the game earlier than the rest of Australia. So good one, EA. Now, the game keeps on crashing on me. Let's go ahead and start something up. You might see I had to go ahead and cancel a couple of my slots because it was all filled up. The cloud saving system is virtually non-existent. If I try to load this up, it says, please try again at a later time. It's almost as if it doesn't even save my worlds. Anyway, let's go ahead and create a new game. It doesn't really matter where I create it, although I do like Viridian Woods. It is very beautiful. The trees are nice. Let's make a private region so no random people can join us and just name the region whatever. There's sandbox mode, which is like cheating, but I like this area the most. I'll go ahead and explain everything once the game properly works in my Let's Play, but this is just a bit of an episode or a video just to explain my problems with it. So here we go into Giovanni Woods. The game keeps on crashing for me after about 5 minutes into the game, after I place my town hall, pretty much. I've been I've been playing this for about 6 hours. This is like my 15th episode. Well, it should be. I've been recording continuously. I just thought maybe my computer's screwing up. I had to restart my computer, turn everything off, like any processes that could be getting in the way. But no. So the game is beautiful. There's no doubting that. If it worked, it would be amazing. I'm playing on medium settings because I had to lower them because I thought maybe my settings were causing the problems. And I checked on Twitter. I typed in SimCity crashing. Yeah, I realized I wasn't the only one. Yes. Let's go ahead and, with my Let's Play, I'll be showing you all the new features of the game. It won't be just a boring city. So I might as well start now. As you can see, we can build circular roads, which is very, very nice. Maybe to showcase my frustration, I'll create something a little different. Let's see. There we go. We'll create a testicular... two testicles, really, and a penis. Is that going to work? No. Alright, well, whatever. Let's stop procrastinating. Let's go back to a straight road. We've got to connect that up to here. Okay. And ultimately, let's get started. So what we've got to do is get a coal power plant, or, get some power. The best way to do that is by building a coal power plant. Now, the game's launch has been so bad that there's one review company, I forget the name, but they reviewed the game at 9.5 because review companies, etc. get games early. Unfortunately, I didn't. I mean, I kept on bugging the Australian guys at EA, trying to get it for free or trying to get a review copy. That didn't happen. And well, here I am ranting about it. But I'm not ranting about it because I didn't get a review copy. To be honest, I could really care less. It's just that, the game doesn't work. And you'll see why in a couple of minutes. But there was a review company which reviewed it at 9.5, which is a fantastic score, right? But with the server problems that EA have had over the last couple of hours, they've lowered the score down to 8. From 9.5 to 8. That is pretty bad. I'm just going to build roads, whatever. Let's maybe create a palm. Angle is too sharp. It doesn't really matter what I do. at this stage because we're going to lose everything at all. So just a word of warning to all my Australian subscribers, if you've bought the game, just try not to play it today. And all it'll do is lead you into frustration. Just wait up a bit, maybe follow some people on Twitter. And yeah, so alright. So we've built roads. At the moment, the roads are only going to be used as vessels for our people to live in. What I do like though, and you might know this already, but everything is a one-to-one simulation. So we're playing on turtle speed at the moment. And as you can see, the pump is bringing out the water from good water from the tower. And once this pump goes and brings the water down, there's 1 unit of water there. And off it'll go. It needs another unit to actually move off. There we go. And then they all move off, and look at that. Like every pump is represented by one of those dots. As if that is not the coolest thing ever. So the coal power plant is hiring workers. In the meantime, let's place a couple of these houses here so I can get some of our own people. I mean, the game does work well. It's just that EA, for whatever idiotic reason, wanted to make DRM online only. Does that not fuck with anyone's mind? Why would any company want to do that? Any company. Because that means you have to have servers on pretty much for the rest of time. I mean, there's probably something in the terms and conditions which no one reads that they can turn it off whenever they please or something like that. The service of the game. And then when the servers are down, you can't even play the game anymore. The game becomes pretty much non-existent. So in 10 years' time, I doubt we'd be able to even play this game. Whereas with SimCity 4, I can play it whenever I so choose. Quite poor effort, really. So let's go ahead and build some commercial buildings, just so I can build up our city. And, well, any moment now, our people should be pooping out. I do want to be number 1 for their number 2s, after all. Okay, our first people are moving in. We've got construction vehicles and workers coming in to build houses. Removalist vans coming in and out. And here we go. The first people are doing their shits. Look at that. Isn't that just a sight to behold? And here we go. We're starting to create electricity. So now we're able to see the electricity simulation. Let's slow it down. And now the electricity is going to be hitting up these houses any moment now. It should be, at least. And now these houses are going to be connected up to the power grid. Here we go. No? There we go. So these houses are going to be connected to the power grid. And yes, what's been happening is become so bad that EA is now offering refunds to anyone that's bought the game and even played it. That's how bad it is. Usually EA would never refund anything to anyone. That's because of well, they're not really Electronic Arts, they're more like enormous assholes, really. Let's go ahead and take out another bond because we've gone bankrupt. Let's take another cheap $25,000. In the meantime, just build, a bit of industry. Wind does play a pretty big role in the game. Although the wind always blows in one direction. Sense it makes none. But okay, we've reached a fair amount in the game now. Any moment now it should screw us over. Usually it happens as soon as I build a town hall, or around that time. The lady will come up and offer me to change names. I'm pretty jealous of the people that did manage to get the game to work. It did work for me all last night though, but I couldn't record because everyone was asleep. Now I regret that. Mistakes were made. But the only Let's Plays that are up are by pretty big noobs that have no idea what they're doing, so I do feel your pain, guys. Believe me. What is over here? Just industry. Okay. So not only are they having server problems, as in, with server problems I mean, there's about 5 servers, all the North American servers are full, and when they're full, you can't play at all, and your game saves are only served on one server. So if I wanted to play on North American server 1, and North American server 1 was full, then I'd have to play a North American server too, but I wouldn't be able to access my game saves. What the fuck? Really? That's just sad. Here we go. It's crashed. Yeah, well, there you go. If only you could see what's happening on my screen now. SimCity has stopped working. Check online for a solution and close the program, or we can close the program. Well, there you have it. There is episode never. Yeah. Unfortunately, the game doesn't even save at all. I've lost everything. You can't really do anything, so what I'd recommend is just to stay away for the time being until everything starts to work properly, so don't buy the game yet. I'm guessing EA will have to do something major to support people. At the moment, I'm looking at their Twitter stream. You guys are probably seeing a black screen, or maybe I'll show you their Twitter stream or something. But, yes. Yeah. So, until next time, I'm not sure if there'll be any videos up. But, yeah. A very sad day for Arsenal Roberts indeed.